Okay, this is day number 7, everybody, and hopefully you all are fit and fine as always. And so, shall we continue from where we left in the previous session, right? So, we actually did 4 lessons, and now we are gonna go with the fifth lesson of unit number 4, section number 1. Discuss your work experience. All right, let us begin. Hopefully, my voice is coming all right. Yeah, yes, I hope that is true.
I have a good feeling about this job. I think the boss likes me.
I have a good feeling.
Feeling, meaning, feeling.
So yeah, we just have to choose the correct word she has spoken in the sentence. So that's the feeling. Feeling is what someone thinks about other or uh, your thoughts, particular thoughts about.
I have a good feeling about my interview.
I have a good feeling about my. These are kind of vocabulary practices, I guess. Her skills will be very dash in our workplace. Handsome. Okay, so handsome is something when you trying to compliment something about someone, like about their facial features or something like that. Specifically for men's, right? When you compliment a man, you head up that you are handsome or something like that. And her skills will be very dangerous in our workplace. So skills being dangerous, and he's kind of also smiling uh, in this particular question. It does not feel right? So dangerous is not the right word here, and it is useful. If your skills are useful, then you would be uh, acknowledged everywhere and praised everywhere. So the right context would be using the useful word. Her skills will be very useful in our workplace. Okay, useful, that is, she would be very like she would do her work better than most of the people or something like that.
Did you quit your job yesterday?
Did you quit is uh, not doing the same job anymore, or like changing your job, something like that. Quitting is that. I have a job interview, so I am preparing for the dash. They will dash me. I have a job interview, so I am preparing for the questions they will ask me. So he won't prepare for the dinner if there is a job interview. Specifically for a job interview, you know what happens. There is an interviewer who will ask the question. So you must uh, first get accustomed to what your skills are and should practice interviewing. And in the interviewing, what you should practice is what is the interviewer gonna ask, right? Most of the time the interviewer asks basic questions related to your skills, so this is the correct answer.
I have a good feeling about my interview today. I have studied the company's website and I have all the skills for the job.
Okay, read and respond. I have a good feeling about my interview today. I've studied the company's website and I have all the skills for the job. The speaker is trying to get a job, shopping online gifts, studying for a school test. No, there's no mention of school or any kind of shopping. She just mentioned about uh, interviewing for a job. So this is the right answer. Of course, I am nervous. I have not applied dash a new job since 2015. So someone is nervous about it that they have not applied for a job since 2015. So we are gonna go with the I have not applied for a job. I have a good feeling about my About my dash today, I have studied the company's website and I have all the skills for the job. So we just had this same sentence earlier, right? We are gonna go with the interview. We just need to fill up the blank, and so my answer should not have been accepted. Something else. Okay, so this is for reporting some kind of show. Okay. I finished my resume dash since okay I have not applied for a job dash. I have finished my resume last night.
Last night,
I have not applied for a job since 20,
since 2005.
2005. So okay, I have a good feeling about this job. I think I am going to get it. I am afraid to get it. I am not going to get it. So you can just see that out of three, two of them are kind of giving a sense of that he is not really fit for the job, right? So since he have a good feeling, he would not be afraid. He would be confident about it, right? So the second option is not the right one. And then the third one is saying that not going to, I'm not going to get it, but he has a good feeling. So if someone is talking about a positive thing, then he would not add a negative remarks in it, right? So usually it would go along with the positive vibes, right? So I have a good feeling about this job. I think I'm going to get that. He believes that he will get the job, that he had given an interview. I believe he had given an interview for it.
Maria wants to quit her job. Her boss is mean and doesn't pay well. A friend told her about a job at another store. Should she apply for it?
Read and respond. Maria wants to quit her job. Her boss is mean and does not pay well. A friend told her about a job at another store. Should she apply for it? So there is this woman who is giving us this message that Maria is a woman who had quit, who wants to quit her job, that he does not want to do the job he is currently doing. And the reason behind this is that her boss is mean, that is, does not really, is kind of like torture type one, like meaning, like mean. Let me just click on it to explain. Not nice. Yeah, uh, give bad remarks or something like that, like shouting at her, something like that. So these all things come inside the me that her boss is mean and does not pay well. And the other reason is that the boss does not pay well, that she does not get paid enough for whatever the work she does. Okay. A friend told her, one of the friend of Maria told her that there is a new job at another store that she could take. So should she apply for it? This woman is asking that whether she should apply for it or not. So Maria's boss right now pays very well. No, he does not. Is not very nice. That's true. Is her best friend? That's false.
I read your resume, and it looks great.
I read your resume and it looks great. Okay. I dash email them yesterday because I still have not finished my resume. I did not email them yesterday
Didn't,
because I didn't, right?
didn't, didn't.
Didn't, didn't. I didn't email them yesterday because I still have not finished.
Haven't.
Haven't, have not, or haven't. So there is a small pronunciation problem, that when there is this DIDN and then this what's this one, didn't, right, or did not. So if there is O, then we are gonna go with did not, and if there is no O, then we are gonna go with didn't or haven't. Like at the end of the that particular word, we are gonna go with and, right?
Your resume looks great, Ben. It isn't too long or too short, and you have described your work history and job skills well.
Your resume looks great, Ben. It is not too long. It is not. No, it's not. Isn't it? It isn't. It isn't too long or too short, and you have described your work history and job skills well. The speaker is talking about an important document, an important customer, an important exam. Now, he's talking about an important document, and what is that document? It is the resume of Ben. 129 days of streak. The boss is speaking English, but Emily has understood all the questions, showers, or telephone. The boss is speaking English, but Emily has understood all the so showers and telephone is out of context here because there is no mention of context for them. So someone there is a boss who is speaking in English. I guess the boss is specifically speaking in English, but Emily is someone who does not understand English. I guess that is what they want to say, and like here supposedly they want to show that Emily understood all the questions. Okay, like she understood whatever the boss is speaking, right?
Have you done a similar job before?
Have you done a similar job before?
On. Done.
Oh, you have done dash on your resume. They are going to love you. You have done a birthday cake on your resume. No, a great job on your resume. A lot of money. So you would not put a lot of money on your resume. You would do a great job on your resume that you have actually worked on your resume to write your skills, experiences, job history, and whatever the thing one that is related to your skill set. That is why they are going to love you, right? I mean, the interviewer would love to see that you have provided all the necessary details.
I've done this for 10 years. On, done.
I have done this for 10 years. He is doing the same thing, like he did the same thing for 10 years. That's what he meant.
Can you tell us about your education?
Can you tell us about your education? Complete this sentence. Ben's brother has studied engineering dash. Ben has studied engineering dash many years too. Ben's brother has studied engineering for or 2004 or since. Okay, so we are gonna go with the since first. We are gonna go because we have been provided a date earlier here. Ben's brother has studied engineering since 2002.
Since.
Ben has studied engineering for many years too.
4.
Were you a responsible student?
Were you a responsible student? I mean, who would not say that they were not a responsible student, right? That is kind of a lame question. Who would say that, no, I was not a responsible student, I was just lazing around and not doing anything, right?
We're looking for a friendly receptionist to answer phones and help customers. This person must be responsible and work hard.
We are looking for a friendly receptionist to answer phones and help customers. This person must be responsible and work hard. The speaker needs someone who travels to other city. No, he does not want someone who is a traveler or who sings in other language. No, he does not want a singer. He wants a guy or girl who helps other people. I have studied business dash many years. I have done 5 international projects dash 2018. I have studied business for many years since we did not have dimension of the years. So we are gonna go with the 4. That is how we use 4. And after that, the next blank provides us the exact year. So we are gonna go with since. Okay, that's how we go with this. I've studied biology for 10 years. You have studied engineering since 2002, right? So now the thing is that I have studied biology for 10 years, and now he's also mentioning that someone else has been doing it. That you have studied engineering since 2002, right? Okay, so I've studied biology for 10 years, that he have completed it kind of. Okay, that he studied it for 10 years and that's all, that's it. But he is saying that the other guy is studying the engineering for since that he's still studying it since 2002.
4. Since.
I decided to study engineering because I have always loved to. So engineering is always related to building something, not about cooking or dancing. Okay, so we are gonna go with building.
Mia just finished college and has applied for a job as an accountant. She has always understood math and she really enjoys business.
Mia just finished college and has applied for a job as an accountant. An accountant is someone who manages the accounts of a company, like the money, you understand? Like going in and out of money. That means just a person handling money. Okay, that's what I actually meant, but hopefully you understood what I really meant. She has always understood math, and yeah, if you are an accountant, then you must know that math is an important part of it. Okay, and she really enjoys business. Okay, if she really enjoys business and she understood math, then this should not be a problem for her, which is true. Mia is good at math. That's true. Mia, okay. Even after like applying the do not disturb, I keep getting notifications. He has always understood math and she really okay. So where was I earlier? Which is true. Mia is good at math. That is true. Mia has her own business. No, she does not have a business. Mia is a professor. No. So yeah, we are gonna go with the first one. Emily is so responsible. She dash does a good job. Emily is so responsible. She dash does a good job. So if someone is responsible, how would she would do her job? Like she never does a good job. That's a negative remark on the earlier statement. She almost does a good job. That is almost is also kind of saying that not always perfect, right? So the earlier statement just states that Emily is so responsible. It just gives us of a positive vibe that she must be always be doing a good job, right? So we are gonna go with always. Always. Mia just finished college and has applied for a job as an accountant. She has always. So this is just the same uh, statement or question we had earlier, and now with this one we just had to fill in the blank. Right. This is also completed. Oh, so this particular lessons have 6 lessons in itself, so it is kind of taking a lot of time, right? And I thought I would be completing this unit sooner than I think, but it is kind of really big. There are a lot of lessons. Okay, cool.
I've done 2 or 3 part time jobs since I completed my education.
Okay, so she has just mentioned that she had done 2 or 3 part-time jobs since she completed her education. Since I dash my job, I have painted 10 paintings of myself. Are they pretty? Since I quit my job, I quit my job. No, that's not the right answer. Since I quitting my job. No. So we are gonna go with the quit. Quit. Why we are not going with quits and quitting is they do not. There are some like the rules. There are rules while when you start learning English, right? So since I that this is a verb, quit is a verb, and how do I explain this? Since I quit my job, uh, I need to explain it in a better way, but I'm still thinking of like what should be the right way to explain it. Like quitting is something that is you are. Let me just explain it. Quitting is something that you are just currently doing. It is not in the present scenario, right? It is this thing. This is a thing of a past since I quit my job earlier. She's talking about earlier. So we are gonna go with quits when we are talking about a future event. Like if someone is gonna quit his job, then we are gonna say like this that if he quits his job, then he is gonna go uh well unemployed, something like that. Well, just completing the sentence. Since so, and quitting, I just told you about that we are not in the current scenario, that we are not actually doing that particular action. So we are not going with quitting. And quits is related to the future reference that S that is added to it, right?
He has begun a new career.
He has begun a new
Career.
career. Career is something that you specifically work for. That okay, so multiple people different people have different kind of careers like someone baking cakes and making food has a career in this particular area, that is like cooking food. Someone in engineering would be doing something related to engineering. Okay, so that is their different type of careers. That is what they do. Usually they do and are master at. I have worked 10 part-time jobs since I moved to Tokyo. I have
6,
worked as a waiter for 2 years too.
4. I began my career in 2012. Quit. Career.
Okay, I began my career in 2012. I have had my part-time job dash 5 months ago, I worked as a chef dash. I moved to Italy. Okay. I have had my part-time job since or four. We are gonna go with four. I've had my part-time job for 5 months. I've worked as a chef since I moved to Italy.
4. Since.
Hey, give me a second. Let me explain you better what difference between since and for is. It will clear out my issues as well, right? Yeah, so here it is written that for and since both relate to time, but for indicates a duration, like I just told you about, right? So indicates a duration or length of time, while since indicates a specific point. Yeah. So there is difference. The sole difference between since and for is that when we use since, it is a particular defined time. Okay, like here you can see that I am a famous actor now, but I dash my career at a small theater years ago. Okay, this is not the right sentence. I guess we moved ahead of the since and for, but I will just add it here that since is used where there is a particular defined time or place. Okay, and for is used for a particular length. Okay, that is what here it is written. For indicates a period or duration of time. Like I have worked there for this amount of months. Since we are using for here, and right after that is uh, a way to tell us that this amount of months, like 6 months or whatever the months. Okay. But when we are using since, then we are referring it to a particular date or day or year. Okay. Let me just give you an example of since as well. Indicates a starting point in time. Okay. Since also indicates a starting point in time. So most of the sentences you just saw earlier, everyone was talking about that I have been doing this since. So since is basically giving us a way to say that uh, I've been doing this for this many years and this is where I started. Okay, so since is also used for a starting point and for is used for a particular duration. Okay, so that's the difference, and let us move forward. I'm a famous actor now, but I dashed my career at a small theater years ago. But I started or began, but I began, I wrote, I tried. Hey, we are gonna go with began. Began is basically starting of his career. This is just another way to say that he started his career.
When I was in college, I worked as a part time tour guide. I learned a lot about the city, so now I'd love to work here at the City Museum.
Okay, the speaker wants to work at a college. No, it is just mentioned in the
Museum.
sentence that he wants to work at a museum. So work at the museum.
During the interview, Mia didn't want to talk about her last job. She quit because she really didn't like it, and her boss was awful.
So Mia does not want to talk about her last job because she quit it. Because she quit it. And the reason behind her quitting the job is that her boss was awful. Okay. Didn't mind talking about it. Didn't like her last boss. Didn't want to leave her job. Didn't didn't, right? So in this sentence we can see that she didn't like her boss particularly. That is the reason she quit her job. During the dash, Mia did not want to talk about her last job. So this is just the same statement or the sentence we read earlier in the previous question. Okay, this is complete. Okay, so the fourth lesson of this. Okay, so I dash my part-time job already. You want dash your job too, right? I have quit my part-time job already. That I already did something. You want to quit your job too, right?
To quit.
Yes. In the past 10 years, I have quit 10. What did she quit? 10 cigarettes? No. 10 husbands. Well, that is not the right word to phrase here that I have quit 10 husbands. The right way to phrase it is I have divorced 10 husbands. Well, that would be really strange. That would be really a strange sentence to speak, really. So we are gonna go with jobs. Jobs are something that you can quit
This interview is for a full-time job, right?
for a full
Fair. Full.
for a full-time job.
When I was reading the career information on your company's website, it said the benefits are great. Can you tell me more about benefits?
Okay, he's asking about which benefits. The speaker is asking for more coffee with sugar. No, he's not drinking anything here. More information, more hours at work. He's asking for more information, and that information is about what are the actual benefits. Like they have added that you will receive benefits, but what are the benefits that they have provided? Dash, I finished school. I have started working at a full-time job. So, like I mentioned earlier, we have a starting point uh, about an action. Like dash, I finished school. I have started. Like after finishing the school, someone started working at a full-time job. So we just had a starting point, and since we have a starting point, we are going with this. Since I finished my school, I started working at a full-time job. When I was reading the career information on your company's website, it said the benefits are great. So this is just the same sentences we are being we are seeing right now. She wants to work as a dash for the airline. She wants to work as a dash. So since we are talking about the airline and there is a she as well, that is a female. Most of the time, a female wants to work as a hostess, right? An air hostess. But out of the three options that we have been given here, uh, I have not seen someone like the airlines hiring a singer or professor, right? She wants to work as a pilot. A pilot is someone who flies, who controls the airplane, right?
No, but it doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
No, but it does not sound my kind of thing.
Look, like.
But it does not sound like or look.
No, but it doesn't sound like my kind of
Okay,
thing. Like.
we are gonna go with like.
I like
like to work for an airline because I love to travel.
I would like to work for an airline because I love to travel. Five of my coworkers dash their jobs since June, so I have decided dash as well. Five of my coworkers have quit their job,
Have quit.
so I have decided to quit as well.
Quit.
Benefits include over 10 days of vacation.
Benefits include over 10 days of vacation.
It sounds like Emma should be the next manager. She has worked at this factory since 2020 and has done almost every job here.
What is the speaker saying? Emma is ready to be a manager. Emma is already the manager, and Emma should not be a manager. So Emma is ready to be a manager is the right answer. If you read the context here, she is kind of complimenting Emma that she has been working on this factory since 2020 and almost done her every job. Okay, so she is ready to be a manager. I'm going dash my job because I want to travel. My wife dash her job too. I'm going to quit my job because I want to travel. My wife has quit
To
her
quit.
job too.
Has quit.
This one is doing as well. Today is 27, right? It should be. And so we are at the lesson number 5 of this particular. This is really too much time taking. The boss may need to contact you. Can you please give us your dash? So, what is something that you provide to someone so that they can contact you? It could be a phone number, right? Or a way to message you. So, it is an email. Email is something that people can write someone to. Okay. My boss has not. My boss hasn't. My boss hasn't emailed us for 6 months. I think he has been away since last July.
Months. Last July.
My boss hasn't emailed us for 6 months.
No, I didn't sign any papers yet. Sign. Since. Sign.
You know, I didn't sign anything, any papers. No, I didn't sign any papers yet.
Are you still in contact with them?
Are you still in contact with them? So when you say something like that, that means that you are still having some kind of conversation to and fro with the other people. Can you please sign here your first and last name, please? When you
I'll be
sign, you
away
actually
until
use
Friday,
your names,
so I'll
right?
call
So
Monday.
that's why I use name as the right answer.
I'll be away until Friday, so I'll call Monday.
I will be away until Friday. It means that he won't be uh, present. He won't be present at a particular place until Friday, so he's gonna call on Monday. Tom has been busy since dash. He has not signed the documents for 2 dash. So Tom has been busy since weeks.
Weeks.
He has not signed the documents for two. No, 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 no. I
Weeks.
actually forgot that since we are using since here, we need to provide a particular uh, timeline, that the starting point, right? So we are gonna go with I emailed him. Tom has been busy since I emailed him. So right after he emailed him, Tom has been busy after that. He has not signed the documents for 2 weeks. Okay.
Weeks.
The boss is away dash for the next week. The boss is away on a business trip for the next week.
We would like you to work for us, Lisa. Please think about it and talk to your family. Let us know when you've made a decision.
So someone wants to hire someone. She's just telling her that let your family know that we want to hire you and let us know your decision whether you want to work for us or not. So Lisa is already working with them. No, she's not working with them. Maybe going to work for them. That is a possible answer. The boss of their company. No, she is not the boss of their company. So we're gonna go with second one. I have dashed 10 interviews. They have offered me two jobs. I have accepted one. Hey, so I have done 10 interviews. I did 10 interviews. No, that does not make sense. So I have done. So he has completed giving 10 interviews, and after those 10 interviews he received two job offers, and after those two he accepted one of them. We would like you to work for us, Lisa. Please think about it and talk to your family. Okay, so this is the same sentence. Let us know when you have made your decision. Decision is something what you choose to do. Hey guys, flawless. Discuss your work experience, and this is the 6 of 6. I wanted to work for your airline since I became a pilot. So, right after he became a pilot, he wanted to work for this particular airline. I'm going to dash my job because I want to travel. My wife. Okay, this is the same sentence or the same sentences coming along again and again. I'm going to quit my job and because I want to travel, because he wants to travel. My wife has quit her job
Has
too,
quit.
so both of them are just unemployed right now. Wow. I have not made a decision yet. I dash want the job. I don't know if I want. So this is a hard exercise, and we will need to properly understand what the context here. Okay, I have not made a decision yet. So someone has not made a decision yet, and right after that is I dash I want the job. We need to add the right, fill in the blank here. Let's put one by one. I certainly know that I want the job. Okay, so right after using this one, the first option, it kind of just tells us over that uh, he is actually agreeing for the job. It is like that. Like when you are using certainly know that I want the job, it is kind of like saying that I know that I want this job. Okay, and the second option is kind of unclear here. It says that I don't know if I want the job. I have not made a decision yet. And after that is I don't know if I want the job. That it means that she or he is not clear about whether she wants to do this job or not. That's why she is not able to make up his decision, right? And I am sure I want the job. If If someone is sure about that they want a job or they want to do something, then they would be able to make this decision. Okay, so decision. It is kind of hard for me after talking for so long and decision, right? So I'm sure that I want a job. That is not true because if you wanted a job, then you would have made your decision earlier. So we are gonna go with the second one because the person is not clear whether they want to do the job or not. That's what they were not able to come to a decision. Okay. Kevin has been away since dash. Since I called him. So we need a starting point here, and that is I called him. And he has not signed the paper for 2 weeks.
Weeks.
An airline is a company that flies airplanes and sells plane tickets.
Okay, so airline is a company. They just told you about what is an airline company. Ben is going dash his job soon. Ben is going to quit his job soon.
To quit.
I dash my job too because it was too boring. I have quit my job too because it was too boring for me.
Bob has been a pilot for the same airline since 2000. Now he wants to have a part-time job at a different company and fly smaller planes.
Bob has never flown a plane. No, that is not true. He is a pilot. Bob has never been a pilot before. Both of these answers are wrong. Work for another airline. Yeah, so that's what he meant that he has been working for an airline since 2000. Okay, and now he wants to work for a different company. Tom has changed his job twice since he moved to Japan.
Since.
I have not changed my job for 10 years.
4.
You know the reason because this is the starting point that he after he moved Japan, he has changed his job twice. So we keep getting this same thing airlines and airlines and airlines.
Tom would like a career as a travel writer. He has begun applying for jobs at different magazine companies and is hoping for an interview.
Keep learning and is hoping for an interview, which is true about Tom. He wants to be an actor. He works for a magazine now. He is looking for a job. Okay, right in the sentence here, he has begun applying for jobs at different magazine companies and is hoping for an interview. This gives us the answer that he works for a magazine now. No, he is looking for a job that he is actually looking for a job in the magazine companies, but he is not at a magazine company right now. He is actually looking for a job at a magazine company. Tom would like a career as a travel writer. He has begun applying for jobs at different magazine companies and is hoping for an interview. So finally, we are able to complete the lesson. Okay, this took a lot of time to complete it, right? What's this? Unlock with Max. I do not have Max, guys. It is very expensive. So we will just keep it. And I think if this completes in under 10 minutes, then this is the last chapter for today.
Hello, welcome to Vikram's home, where together we find solutions for everything.
Okay, let's go.
I'm Vikram, and on this show, people call me for help with their home. But first, here are some words you need to know.
Chores.
Horse. Huh?
Utensils.
Utensils.
Schedule.
Schedule.
Patio.
Patio.
Chores.
Chores. Okay.
Hi, welcome to the show. How can I help you?
Hi, Vikram. I'm Carol. I need help. I want to be more responsible with my cleaning schedule at home.
Okay. Carol's satisfied with her cleaning. No, she's not.
Great question, Carol. Keeping a clean home is important. What have you done so far to stay organized?
Well, I've tried, but I forget chores. My laundry piles up and my kitchen has too many dirty containers. My laundry piles up and my kitchen has too many dirty containers.
Her laundry piles up and her kitchen has too many dirty containers.
Don't worry, Carol. Start with a simple list. Write down tasks like laundry or cleaning and check them off.
Okay, that sounds good. But I also feel tired after work. Sometimes I quit before I'm done cleaning.
Vikram suggests making a shopping cart. No, why would you need a shopping cart? A task list, meal plan. No, so the first and the third options are incorrect here, and we are gonna go with a task list because when you write down your task, what you need to do, you will most probably remember most of them, and you can always look onto it just to see what is left to do.
That's understandable. Try doing small tasks, like washing utensils or wiping tables for 10 minutes each day.
I can do that. Should I pick certain days for big jobs like cleaning the patio or organizing my jars? Should I pick certain days for big jobs like cleaning the patio or organizing my jars?
Cleaning jars. Okay,
Should I pick certain days for big jobs
so
like
we have
cleaning
the
the patio?
13 cleaning and jars.
Yes! Reserve time for big tasks, maybe on weekends. You'll feel great when everything is done.
Thanks, Vikram. I've understood everything you've said. I'll write my list and start small.
You're welcome, Carol. You're already being responsible just by asking for help. You'll do great.
What was this episode about? Fixing broken furniture? No. Organizing cleaning tasks. Decorating a kitchen? No. So, organizing
Another
cleaning
problem solved.
tasks.
Thank you for listening to Vikram's Home. See you next time.
Is that all? It didn't took even 4 minutes, right? Or did it took? Yeah, it did not even took 4 minutes. So we have 7 more minutes. If we the rating profile. Oh, this is something new. So I guess this would
The
be
dating
the
profile.
last session or chapter for today.
Eddie is sitting on his couch, swiping on a dating app. B walks in.
Okay.
Eddie, you look unhappy. What's wrong?
Okay.
I've been applying to all these dating apps, but no one ever contacts me back.
Okay. So Eddie's swiping through some apps, dating apps, and there comes another character that is B, and she looks at him and found him to be unhappy. And the cause behind this unhappiness is that he has been applying on the dating apps for a lot of time now, but no one ever contacts him back. Maybe no one likes him.
Let me see your profile.
That could be the problem. Like, let me see your profile. So she suggests that let me see your profile. Let me see what is wrong with your profile. We suggest deleting Eddie's dating profile. Yes, that's no, that's not. She just says that let me see your profile, bro.
Eddie hands B his phone. She squints at the screen.
Okay, she squints at the screen. Squinting is like narrowing your eye like this. Is like when you read something weird, right? Like she took his phone to read his profile or see something. So she must have found something that is kind of really weird. So she's like, hmm, what's this?
Oh no. Eddie, your profile picture is you eating a giant burger.
So yeah, this is the reason that he is using a profile picture of himself of him eating a big giant burger. While yeah, I mean, who in their right mind would actually put that as their profile picture, right?
Yeah, that's a great picture. That burger was delicious.
So that's really not the uh, right thing to do, I guess. Like your profile picture is your selling point, right? So choose the option that means tasty. That's a great picture. That is delicious.
And your bio just says, I like movies and pizza.
I like movies and pizza. Okay, that's all.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? So he actually mentioned that what he likes. That's all in his bio. A bio should be a little bit more than that. I mean, yeah, there should be your likes and dislikes, but it should also contain that what you do. And I think that's all. I have not made a profile myself, so
You need to
even
show
I
your
have
skills,
know
Eddie.
about
Tell
these
them something
things.
about yourself.
To show your skills, Eddie, tell them something about yourself. Yeah,
Like how fast I can run?
like how fast I can run.
No, like your personality.
No,
What
like
makes you special?
yeah, what makes you
Eddie grabs
special?
her camera from her bag.
Here, we'll take new photos first.
Okay, so they are gonna take a new photo. So first thing first, they are gonna fix is that lame profile picture of Eddie of him eating a burger. Instead of that, she's gonna help him take a new picture.
B takes a few photos of Eddie standing awkwardly.
Okay, if it's awkwardly, B takes photo of Eddie because he wants to be an actor. No, his profile needs better picture. That's true.
On second thought, maybe sit down.
Okay, so I guess even she knows that the photos that she earlier clicked was not really great because he was standing awkwardly. I mean, when you are uh, standing for a photo, you need to do some kind of pose and do not just stand like this, like you are just some kind of a robot.
After a few more photos, B starts typing on his profile.
After a few more photos, B starts typing on his profile.
Okay, your bio now says single dad, runner, loves rom coms and burgers. Favorite movie, space robots in love.
Okay, now this is a little bit a better context or a profile about that guy that he is a single dad and he is a runner as well and loves movies of rom-com. Rom-com is a genre, okay, and burgers as well. And his favorite movie is Space Robots in Love.
But what if someone doesn't like.
But what if someone does not like burgers or running, trees or rain? So we are already talking about the context of this particular guy, and that is Eddie. And what is he master at? He is master at like he actually like burgers and running. So we are gonna go with this.
Then they aren't right for you, Eddie. You can't make everyone happy.
Yes, that's true. That if someone does not like you liking something else, then they are not perfect you or they are not right for you. That's correct.
Eddie looks at the profile and smiles.
And now he's kind of happy after seeing the
Thanks, B.
change.
You're right. I'll just be myself.
Yes, do not be someone else for someone else's sake. Be your own self. Okay.
Exactly. Now hurry up and swipe. You've got a lot of running to do, both on the app and on the track.
Now she just says, you have wasted enough time. Now go running and do the swiping on the app and run on the track as well. We helped Eddie cook a big burger. No. Write a movie script. No. Improve his dating profile. That's true. What makes Eddie's new profile better than before? Well, now that there are multiple things that has been added, before it was just about that he likes burger and movies. After that, Eddie changed her profile. Uh, there were some more additional details that he's a runner, he likes to eat burgers, and he likes a particular genre, not just about a movie. Now she mentioned that he likes a particular genre, that is rom-com movies, and that he also she also mentioned about the favorite his favorite movie as well, so that other person could relate that, oh, he likes rom-com movies, and moreover he likes the same movie that I like, so they can actually match, because if they match, it's because they have the same tastes. Okay, so finally we have completed the lesson, guys. And so, okay, this one have two lessons. So we will do this in the next stream, in the next session. Okay. Hopefully you learned something new today, as I did as well, about the right usage of since and for. Okay. So we will see what happens in the next lessons, and till next time, I will see you in the next one, guys. Okay, I'm tired as well. So, see you in the next one. Laura 1.